Okay, hi, I'm Roberto. I'm going to teach you physics if I can because it's very late, feel sleepy, and tomorrow I have 8 hours of class. So, what if I talk to you about a concept which is the basis of tomorrow's experiment in the morning for the 4 hours of lab, which is density. Where is density? Density. Density in general refers to usually density is represented by the Greek letter rho. Greek letter rho. Okay, is the Greek letter for R. Right? This is a small it's a small rho. The big rho is like a P, but this is so rho. So anyway, so density in general, density refers to a property, whatever it is, divided by a geometry. So a property could be anything, and the geometry could be anything. And say every sentence I say because I'm tired. So, for instance, we can have linear density. Here in the shops, $1 shops thing you call in the United States. Here we call them Chinese shop because they are run by Chinese people. In the linear density, within red, so it's nice. In these Chinese shops, in these $1 shops, or what do you call it, bazaar, or you can buy many things. Linear density, for instance, a tube, a plastic tube, or a chain. How do you buy it? You buy it by the meter. For instance, you say, how much does it cost? Say, or even string, €1 per meter. So the property is the price, and the geometry is a line. The length. The geometry, not a line. Length. Whatever it is. Linear density. We have surface density. Surface density is, for instance, this is like how you buy a chain, for instance, €1 meter. Surface density could be when you buy paint. Okay, you buy paint, and it says how much does it weigh? I don't know, 2 kilos, and you read for, I don't know, I am mentioning numbers. I don't know if they are too much or too big. Say like for 20 square meters. Okay, so it says this is, and this is almost an approximation of or how what you do it properly, you have it. So you have, well, that would be like 1 kilo per square meter. So that's density, because you have a property and you have a geometry. In this case, you have what do you say? A line. Geometry is I don't remember what you say. What I say? Linear, line, linear, whatever. Then here you have surface. Okay, and you can have, the more common is, you can have, for instance, in something that I study in school. Holland, or you say low country, so it has the biggest density of population. Okay, density of population. Is inhabitants per square kilometer. Okay, how you have properties, the number of inhabitants, as a property can be anything, and the surface. Okay? Surface density and volumetric density or volume density, which is a more common, which is mass divided by volume. Mass divided by volume. For instance, you have two suitcases. Okay, two suitcases. They have the same geometry. Well, one you find it heavy, and the other one you find it light. I remember the first time I went to London, I carried a lot of things, my rollerblades and many things. So they stuck adhesive, I don't know what to call it, sticker. Yes, the sticker, and it says heavy, and I felt like bad. I felt offended. Oh, but it's heavy. It's not heavy. You know what's the definition? The difference. Two suitcases had same volume, okay, and this one has higher mass or highest density, so it's more dense. Why density is important? Oh, come on, I'm too tired. Density is important because, let me think. Okay, give me some example. A very important example of density. I'll give you two examples. The density of a ship. In navigation, ship density is crucial because it's the ship. This is our ship, okay? Windows, yeah, and chimney. And if it's the density, if the density of the ship is higher than the density of the sea, you know what's going to happen? It's going to sink. Okay, so density is the responsible of buoyancy. You say that it's floating. Yeah, that's important. It's Archimedes' principle. Archimedes. Come on, I want to go to bed. Archimedes' principle. I went to saw a movie Dune that I like it. I had read a book like 18 years ago. I don't remember. I didn't remember some detail. I like the movie.